Sitting down with John Moynan, CEO of SLANG. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit more about SLANG? What do you guys do?
Yeah, so we are a leading consumer goods company prioritizing brands and distribution. So as far as brands go, we've got 5 brands which range from edibles to vape to retail. And by distribution, we're distributed in 15 different markets around the country, which makes us one of the most widely distributed portfolio brands in the space. So.
Awesome. And how about the event? How are you loving it? What's your favorite part?
I've been loving every aspect of it. We've been doing this for a lot of years, and each year kind of brings something a little different. Mm-hmm. This year, we completed a round of financing last November, which kicked off a round of restructuring for us, which we've recently concluded, I think very successfully. It's been spearheaded by our interim CEO, Drew McManigal, and Matco Restructuring Group. And so this has been a great opportunity for us to meet with our investors and lenders and kind of everybody who's in our sphere of influence and tell them about all the great things we've been doing over the last 9 months and how successful we feel like this turnaround's been, as evidenced by some of the recent numbers we've been putting out.
Yeah, of course. And let's take it back to SLANG. What is like one highlight of growth that you've achieved in the past year?
In the past year, I really feel proud of what we've done with our Alchemy Naturals edibles launch. This was something that we undertook as part of that restructuring effort. We've had experience operating in the edible space before, and this was kind of a culmination of all those years of experience in terms of consumer preferences, melded with real-time consumer feedback about what they wanted from an edible product. We recently, just last month, launched that as a THC product in Colorado, as well as a CBD product around the country. So people have been very interested in hearing about, how that's going and all the successes we've been seeing on that front. And we're really proud of the timeline and quality of the work that we've done that on.
Well, congratulations. And what about looking ahead? What can we look forward to?
We've got a lot of interesting stuff happening on the East Coast. Vermont, we acquired a vertically integrated license in Vermont last August, and recreational cannabis is now coming to life in Vermont. We'll be one of only 2 vertical operators within the recreational cannabis market in Vermont. It's going to have a transformative impact, I think, on our revenue profile, and we expect to launch in the next couple of weeks here in Burlington. So if everybody wants to come check out the series location in Burlington, I encourage them to do so.
For sure. And what about any obstacles? Are you facing anything challenging along the way?
I think there's headwinds in the market that everybody's facing, and I'm actually really grateful for the fact that we've been able to kind of get ahead of those with the turnaround that we announced back in November. I think there's a lot of distressed companies in cannabis who are coming to the same realization that we came to, that the scale needed to support operational expenses is really difficult to achieve organically. And there's probably a lot of opportunity for a company with the balance sheet and cash flow that we're positioning ourselves for to be pretty aggressive in an M&A context as companies are coming to that realization and looking for that scale. So I think there's some challenges there, but really some opportunities for us because of the work that we've been putting in over the last 9 to 10 months. Yeah,
of course. And taking a look at the cannabis market in general, what sort of trend are you seeing, if any?
I mean, I've been saying this at these conferences for years now, that consolidation, and I still think we're really in the early stages of it. I think there was, eras of consolidation out of convenience, and I think that there are, like I said, a lot of distressed companies that there's going to be some consolidation out of necessity. I expect us to be, an active participant in that market, given, some of the work that we've done to position ourselves for that. But I really think that most of the consolidation that we will see has yet to occur, and that's kind of what I'm predicting for the next couple of months, years.
Okay, and let's talk about investors. What's one thing you'd like to say to them?
I think that we have some, as management, we have the clearest path to profitability we feel like that we've ever had, and I think we've got some great opportunities for growth, particularly in our core markets and on the East Coast. And I'm excited to continue to demonstrate some of the results that we've demonstrated on our quarterly numbers, and I think you can look forward to some big things from us over the next 12 months.
Yeah, well, best of luck to you and the team.
Yeah,
thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thanks.